Okay, Mum.
Boy, soon come. Hello, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
I'm K Kurd. We've got Jordan Stevens in the building. But before we fucking talk to him, because he's going to go off on one.
He is.
Not.
Remember, we are on Patreon. So, guys, don't forget, if you like the show and you want more, sign up to it right now for the cost of a coffee.
Yep.
You can have every episode early and without ads.
Plus, you get bonus content, including weekly Patreon exclusive episodes made just for you.
And also, we've got two Patreon specials planned.
We got some specials planned, which is going to be exclusively for you. But yeah, welcome to the building, Jordan Stevens. What's going on, bruv? Swagged out!
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Listen, YouTube gang. Yeah, we're going to let Jordan talk a little bit, but we've got to put the camera on him as well, bro.
Even the hat, everything.
I'm not sure about the
How
pressure.
do you do it, right? Because when I dress like a tramp, I look like a tramp.
I like it.
But you, when you're like, bro, I look trampy, yeah? You look like something in a Metro feature. You know when they're like, what is he wearing?
Metro?
Right?
Oh, look, that's in the
No, you know what but you know when they've got like random guy, they was interviewing people, the fashionista. And you're like,
fashionista.
if I saw you in GQ and they were like recreate this look on a budget, right? Because obviously it's the Axel Arago. I don't know what these are.
The footwear's popping.
These trousers and hoodie are actually made by
by
a guy. No, the dude, he lives in my building.
Oh, where do you live?
Hatton Garden. He owns a. Yeah, I live in Harwich. No, but can we just pull up for a second? You said then that I've come in and said that.
No.
Can I just make it clear? Do you know them ones? Do you know low key? What's it called? A backhanded compliment.
Yeah, we call it a neg.
That's
a neg there. Yeah, neg.
Listeners, I never came in and went, I'm dressed like a tramp.
No, you said I'm a mess, innit? So
okay.
Maybe I misinterpreted
my clothes. I'm a mess as a person. That's not my
you're
clothes.
not. No, you're a very successful man, though.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And mess are
let me tell you,
exclusive.
I don't think people give you your flowers enough.
Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that.
No, genuinely, I don't, because you had success when nobody had success.
Oh, seeing what in terms of like with
everything.
Yeah,
you do. You put you. So
you've been around for a minute as well. At a young age as well. You know, at a young age.
Yeah,
I was young. I was like 19.
Yeah, you've done, and I don't think like you've really changed.
I've grown up.
No, of course, but like, as
don't get twisted.
You're still yourself, really.
Yeah. I guess so. I think like I guess we had with Rizzle Kicks for sure. It was like our own lane in a way. I think one thing I like thinking about is that, well, I don't like thinking about it, I find it interesting that no one I think has really occupied that space since Rizzle Kicks. I think we kind of had this happy hip hop kind of poppy vibe, and
I haven't heard anyone use fucking trumpets in a song since. No, from
you
the
know,
UK.
every time someone does, you know, we get a few more plays.
Do you reckon your song's old enough now that like this? I don't mean this as for someone to sample.
No, because you know what? There's no rules anymore,
bruv. You can get sampled next week, bruv.
Anyone can get it, bruv. When I've heard Shakira Hips Don't Lie.
What? Shakira Hips Don't Lie?
Bruv, they're doing everything.
Huge.
Did you see?
Are you forgetting Squid Games? The week after Squid Games, you just hear, bruv, straight away.
Someone actually, this is even more mad. Someone actually uploaded. I don't know if it was drill, but it was some remix of the trumpet tune, like new school vibes, and our own manager was like, "Showy,
do it."
And I was like, "No, we can't rehash our own thing. We got." Anyway,
Are you gonna come back and rap? Because you act now as well, innit?
I do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'm really into writing at the moment. That's my main thing.
Writing, as in
just like book stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's really early stages, but that's where I.
So is that for kids or adults?
Feel hungry. I've already released a kids book.
Yeah, because that's what. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So
kids,
do you want to do?
I've got a couple more coming out, and then this one's the other book I'm writing.
What's the kids book about?
Kids book is called The Missing Piece. It's actually about addiction, but obviously it's not.
You're slagging to kids. He's getting them on early.
Yeah. Like a little burner number at the bottom. No.
Man said
he puts a little sample in the hardback version in it for them to have a little go. You like this, yeah? What you want to do is just log into the website that's on the back of the book, and I'll come correct. Really?
No,
How to use the dark web?
Do you know what I mean? I should have written that.
Yeah.
Yo, have you got the dark web?
No. I know people that know how to access it.
Yeah, I've got the dark web.
Have you?
Tor. It's called Tor.
Yeah.
You know about this?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of it, bro. You know I'm aware of this stuff. What kind of stuff are you because there's a lot of stuff on there.
Boss, I'm being dead serious right now. I got given dark web, I went on it for a couple of days and I freaked myself
mad
out.
It's mad. What's for... Yeah, go on.
Go on, tell us what happened.
I found an assassin website.
Yeah.
I'm joking, bro.
I'm being 100% serious.
I could do with one of them.
Bro.
Tell the truth though, when you were looking at it, I know you didn't buy it, but you were like, oh, I wonder who's...
What?
I wonder who I'll go for.
Yeah. Bro, they say, they say, this is what it says on the website. It says, we'll give you a photograph to confirm death. Won't go any higher than a police officer.
Yeah.
That's what it said. Real shit.
Yeah.
On this
what do you mean it won't go
no
higher
politicians?
than
no politicians, no probably celebrities.
Oh, so you can whack a police officer?
You can whack a police officer.
Can whack, but probably like a low level police officer.
Not a chief constable.
Yeah. Maybe not a detective
just
as well.
one Bobby on the beat by himself.
Yeah.
No, local PCs.
Yeah.
the one that they give, like, you know they've got them like little BMW electric cars.
Stop.
I
actually want to know how they divvy up the cars and police, because some people are getting done dirty.
You know when you see a certain man in the electric BMW and you're, oh, fuck that, bro. You ain't catching me, bro.
Community support and shit.
Yeah. No, I don't even think it's that. Them men are on foot.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
they don't even get wheelie
What else
shoes.
do community support have? Like, stand here till I call the police.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Literally.
Bruv, they're a road steward. That's
so
what they are.
what else did you find? Like, an assassin's
So that's what I was like. That was crazy. Found like UK Europe guns and ammunition.
Oh right.
The maddest one. The one that's mad is there's the place. Am I baiting this out, or has it been? I don't know.
Go for it.
It's untraceable, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's sick. Actually, I'll tell you another part about it in a second. But anyway, then
this is already becoming one of my favourite episodes.
Yo, listen.
I swear to God.
There's a marketplace on there. It's not Silk Road. Silk Road got taken down. There's another one after Silk Road.
It's like Facebook Marketplace, but for like...
It's eBay for everything. Every drug you've seen. In mad amounts. Look at blocks.
He was just there like, where's my credit card?
Heroin, weed, and then it had on the side, brother, it had UK US passports. Yeah. It had, and then here's where it gets mad. This is why I know the exchange rate at that time. So my friend, who's now is ridiculously rich because he's a crypto genius, right? He gave me dark web. He used to work on the security team for Rizzle Kicks. Anyway, he gave me a dark web, and he was like, you can do this and that, right? So obviously I was a little wild. I was wild when I was younger. So I legitimately wanted to buy drugs off this platform, right? And one of my biggest regrets to this day is that I didn't, because a Bitcoin then was £15.
Okay.
So if I wanted to buy like 6 pills or something, and then I was too high to remember, I would have like £500,000 right now.
A Bitcoin. Wow. There are people that have had half a Bitcoin lying on their hard drive
back in the day,
and they'd find it years later.
Because they're trying to get some sleeping pills or something, or something.
Shit.
Yeah. Some guy I know, he had 3 Bitcoin in his wallet from trying to get drugs in 2013, and 180 grand. Last year, he had 180 grand.
And how did you put all this content into your kids' book then? It's the missing piece, page 1.
If you are drunk, get on the dark web and do some stupid shit.
Yeah. Let me settle the kids' book thing. Yeah. My USP, I feel, with kids' books is I'm trying to write kids' books for the adult reading. Yeah. So it's like the journey, the colours.
Wait, make that kids' book for adult reading.
Yeah, I'm being real. Yeah,
all right, Epstein.
Keep it. What I say? Let it land.
Let it land. Let him land.
It's like no, I'm not even me. I've already put it out. It's just the thought.
Yeah. Okay.
What's it? Let it marinate. That's it.
Let it marinate.
No. What I'm trying to say is I started writing kids books because I was reading a kids book to my friend's daughter, and it was like, this book is sick. I remember. I thought
you were gonna be like, this is shit. I can do better than this.
I was like, you go play with your toys, man. I like deep in this kids book, you know. And I was like, right, maybe I could write a book that has enough excitement for the kid, but the adult is actually the one getting the message.
Yes. Trying to make adults better people.
Yeah.
Hidden messages in there like, buy Bitcoin.
Literally.
Just randomly in there. What the fuck is that doing? That sentence don't even make sense. That's a compound sentence.
Restream Rizzle Kicks back catalogue. Just like
Listen,
but you do acting as well now, innit?
I've done bits of acting, presenting. I kind of do. I'm one of those multi-hyphen people.
Is that a plan, or is that intentional, or are you just just going wherever it goes?
Yeah. I just say yes.
You just say yes to. What's the bag saying? Essentially,
I do all right. I'm not.
That's
I'm
what I'm saying. When an offer comes in, you're like, well, how much are they paying me?
Oh,
well, fuck it, I'll do it.
As I've got older, that I've become more like that.
We had Manga on the show.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
30.
Yeah. So Manga said, in your 20s, integrity and that, great, wonderful. He's like, when you hit your 30s, take the bag, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've in the last couple of years, I've definitely started to understand how I feel about a thing. Like, so actually sometimes money can come along and I don't even know if it's an integrity thing. It's just like, I just don't want to do it. So I'm not at a stage where I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I'm going to do this kind of government campaign because they'll pay me whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in I'm not in that stage yet. Like, if I looked at the amount of money I turned away last year, it was a lot of money, but it's because I still have an idea.
Just offer it to us, innit? Like,
we'll take the government campaign.
I'll take all of you. I'll take all of this.
Yeah.
For real, like
it depends on what the campaign is. We need to be some detail.
What was it? Like Rishi Sunak, support Rishi Sunak or some shit?
Back to maths.
Never in life.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
It was just something, some people get some government departments get given money to promote. I don't know. The point is, I do okay. I can live good, but I've never been a money orientated person, and actually I found that difficult as I got older because I'm not very business minded. I'm not like out here being like dum gonna stack, flip, double, I'm just like, I like making things. If I get paid for that, that's awesome. And if I can do certain creative things and I get paid more for that, then great.
Do you want to go back into music?
With music, it's interesting because I want to go back into music because I love making music genuinely.
Yes.
The industry itself, I feel like I completed music.
Why talk your talk?
No. Yeah. But this is mad because for a long time I didn't, and I remember years after Rizzle Kicks, we put it on ice because there was a load of shit going on and I just wasn't feeling it. And then years after, I remember making my own little music, low key, like solo stuff, like Harley's doing stuff. And then I'm like there going, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And then one day I was like, what am I freaking out about with music? Like when I've
gigged in Estonia.
No, but I did. I had a target. I had a target when I was like 18 to have a platinum album, and it just so happened that it happened really fast. So I never allowed myself that space.
You were Michael Owen.
Yeah.
You were Michael Owen. 18
yourself.
Came in, smacked it, and then by 25 you're like, I don't need to do this anymore, do I?
So I'll be honest, the commentary's better this time around. I'll be honest.
Michael Owen is a dead commentator. He was honestly he's shockingly boring. That guy.
Do you know he said he's never watched a film, or he doesn't watch films, or he doesn't like read books as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so he said I think
that's
he's watched
such a surprise.
He's watched like 5 films in his life.
Yeah, man, he needs to watch something.
What do you do
exciting
at Christmas?
If
you're Michael Owen, bruv, what do you do at Christmas? What, do you just sit there going, I've not seen Home Alone? Like
I reckon he just watches old football.
Yeah, I was about to say he watches classic on VHS. I think he's got like an old television in one room. You know how men have arguably generalization. Men have these studies or like
caves, isn't it? Yeah,
man caves.
Right, he's got one room. Do you get me? And there's nothing in this room other than a small analog television from back in the day with a VHS player, and he just plays 1970
with like old shirts as well. He's got his old shirts on the wall as well, isn't it? And he sits in there and goes, right, let's go.
You see people when you see footballers when they swap shirts. Yeah. Do you reckon they wash them?
I don't know. I don't know. It depends, innit? Because
what do they do with a shirt?
They hang them up. Some of them.
Do they?
Yeah, like say I swap a shirt with you, I put like Stevens 7.
Yeah. I'd be curious as if they got home whether they wash it or not. Do they give it a sniff first?
No,
do they do that, innit? Like, it's the only time in your life you get to smell, like, for example, if you go back in the day, David Beckham's armpit, innit? You might just be like, all right,
I'm telling you confidently that's never happened. You're mad. You're mad. Unless it was like a testimonial.
I'm glad you said it, because
what if you just say it was in a bag and you just open the bag? Wouldn't a waft come out and you just be like, I didn't try to, but I've just smelled like, Ronaldinho's armpit.
Do you know what I found more disgusting than that? When they swap a shirt and they put their shirt on.
Why?
But
now you're wearing the next person's shirt.
Have you never been in a club when a man's been sweaty as hell and then like, say they try to give me their t-shirt? I'm like,
the rules are different, bro. The rules are different. The male intimacy is at peak level with football. I love it. It's the same with that and rugby. You like you for real.
The amount of times they slap each other on the bum in football,
You've seen Bellingham celebrations in the World Cup. You know what's going on.
Well, that's what I tweeted. I tweeted about it when I was like, when FIFA say you can't wear an armband, didn't it? And I put the picture of England players like, watch this. They were really close to lips in each other on the field.
Hey,
bro.
listen, in some cultures, it's totally acceptable for men to be that close.
So in my culture, when I meet other Kurdish guys, we kiss each other on the cheek.
Yeah, that's standard. Yeah.
Holding hands.
Holding hands.
I said this when the whole World Cup was going on Qatar. I said you'll see Arab men holding hands, and it's not a sexuality thing. It's just friends. Like they all, like,
yes, it should be that way.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying.
How secure do you feel in your sexuality?
Because I'm from that culture. Like my cousins will try and hold my hands and stuff when I go back home, and I'm like, all right, whatever. It's all right here. So but if you do it here, you're like, people are looking at you like, why are you doing that? What's going on? Yeah, I just don't like people touching me anyway.
Do you feel that way because of how you're growing up here? Do you feel like you have to code yourself to be like, I'm straight?
It's so weird. It's so weird because when I'm around Kurds, like, I'm fine, like, do whatever, like, kiss each other's cheeks, whatever, hold hands. I don't care. Exactly, I don't care. But, like, when I'm around, like, English people, it sort of changes because it's like, these are the social parameters amongst you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People proving stuff.
Yeah. So,
don't touch me, mate.
it changes depending on who I'm around.
Though, even that, even the British hooligan culture is so homoerotic. Like, when I just really you see those hooligan films and they're like, oh, fucking,
of course.
Oh, fucking fuck you. Fuck you, mate.
Battle rap, I'll be all up in your ass.
Yeah.
Mate,
what?
No, the one that gets me the most, sorry, can I just say this? The one that gets me the most about battle rap is when people just say suck my dick to each other. And I look back, I'm like, a lot of men are asking
Like, there was a lot of people like, offering.
You know what? Suck my dick. And I'm just going like, why are you shouting that? Like, how can you say to a this is what I think is mad, just from I feel like a bit like, I've always been a bit of an outsider in terms of I'm an only child, like I spent a lot of time alone as a kid, so I always found suck my dick the weirdest phrase. But in the same breath as someone's gone like, bro, I'm like an alpha don, so suck my dick.
I found that weird, and it was all like,
maybe they need to get his dick sucked.
But in New York,
that would be the ultimate way to disarm the battle rap if the man just took the mic and went, okay.
I'm gonna do what you asked me to.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your
trousers down,
lick it up. I found it weird when they were like, I'm gonna eat your ass up.
That's mad, you know.
I'm gonna get all up in that ass, and you're like,
okay,
Is
it chewing my ass out? I'm gonna chew your ass out. I'm like, what?
Yeah, if that
chewing. Think about that.
No, wait, hold on. What battle rap is this?
Nah, in America, bro. You see them?
What channel is this?
I'm gonna chew their ass out.
But you know what? Like,
Pornhub.com and typed in battle rap.
Trust me, it's good, you know.
That would actually be a 6 series.
Battle rapping, fuck off.
Do you know what?
All the pent up aggression.
Imagine if two guys started battle rapping and then halfway through they just started lip sync.
Yeah.
But I would love to see the crowd's reaction. Innit?
They get so close.
It'd be similar to, like, you know, in Borat. Or like, where it was like everyone started going, what's going on here?
They'd kick off. They'd actually fight them.
They
might kill them.
Yeah, but
the fear.
But that's the thing, though. They're so homophobic, but then all their raps are like so like I'm gonna get up in your ass.
Is it homophobia? Can you be scared of gay people? Like, scared? That's what I think is so mad. Phobia.
I know, but it's a term we use, innit? Like, if you're talking about the etymology of it, it's a bit weird, innit? Like, I've had this is quite worrying. In my last 2 gigs, I've had people being homophobic to other people in the set.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
When I've been at comedy clubs. Not my gigs, as in, like, I've been booked to perform. So, like, the other day, I had someone saying, because 2 guys came together and I spoke to them, and then I was like, have you come together? And I was like, oh, bro, I encourage that stuff, bro. Come, like, more women for me, bro. Do your thing, kind of thing, innit, right?
I love that.
Yeah, and he was just like, they were like, cool. And then someone shouted something out, and I was like, who was that? And then somebody else shouted out, it was and I'm not going to use a word. And I was like, whoa. And I started going in on them. And then the other night as well, something similar happened. And then I went in on the guy. Like, I just went in on the guy. I was like, you can't be saying that, bruv. Like,
it's just mad that someone else's life has any effect on...
Yeah. But it was like, you're... Like, I just don't understand, like, in this day and age, how you could just go to a comedy club and think, do you know what? I'm going to say something. The one I hate, is when people start talking about, like, say, for example, I'll see a comedian talk to somebody in a crowd and they'll be like, how did you two meet? Yeah. And then there's always one person that goes, grinder.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As in,
They're
like,
the funniest people. They're so funny. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's like, fucking, how do people with that level of intellect?
and you're like, oh, okay. It's funny because you think them two are going to be gay, innit? That's funny to you, innit? And it's like, it's mad because sometimes, you know, when you're in this left wing bubble, like this liberal bubble, innit? Everyone goes, everyone's okay, man. Like, everyone's so open-minded in this country.
That's the same voice you did earlier for when I came in and said I just like a tramp. That's nice. It's nice. So I'm a liberal lefty bubble.
No. And then they're like,
I think, we'll circle back round to that. I think
you're left wing. You're really left wing.
Nah, I'm not.
You're not?
Nah.
What are you not left wing about?
I don't exist in any either wing. I'm just like.
Oh, don't try that. Like, oh yeah, I don't have a political allegiance.
I don't like. I think both wings are like on some madness, bruv. I gotta be real.
Do you think it's like lesser evils at the moment? Is that what you mean? Like that people.
All right, Jordan Stevens, tough. Let's just go.
Wow.
That's a good episode title, you know. Should we do that? Yeah, we'll put that.
Jordan insults all trans people.
Yeah.
Really helped me in my life.
Oh man.
No, you played someone gender fluid, didn't you? In a film?
Did. Yeah, I played a cross-dresser, gender fluid cross-dresser called Faith in the film Tucked, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Did you keep any of the costume? I know sometimes they has to go back and that. But did you keep any bits like?
It was all gone. But I will say, but what I'll say about it though is that like that I took the role because at the time of my life I was definitely interested in how like gender how gender is performed and why. I've always asked those questions as a kid, and I find it funny with men. With the coding of men, right? So like what you wear, how you act. I find that funny because beyond anything to do with gender performance, beyond that, I am like a difficult person, right? Like I don't like being told what to do, ever. Like my mum installed that for me from early. I was born into protest. Like my mum gave birth and I was just protesting against the war straight away. That was the first thing I did with a picket sign, everything. I was just ready at the hospital. So like when someone's turning around to me and I'm older and they're going like, you can't wear that.
You're like,
who
what?
the fuck is telling me I can't wear that? What?
No,
Who?
of course, yeah.
Who? The god of men, who's come down and decided that I can't. So when I get a role like that, which some other men, especially straight men, would find challenging, I'm like, no, I want to know that because I think that part lives in me, a feminine expression. And then, believe it or not, when I did dress in those clothes, I felt pretty powerful, man. Like I got to a point where I was like, I get it. I get this. I get this whole thing of like I don't know, like this outlet of energy or expression. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoyed it, and I felt like it was dormant in me. I feel like everybody has both energies in them, and sometimes a lot of the frustration I see in men is because maybe they're not able to express. Because the film is actually talking about a generational relationship of friendship between two different relationships with femininity and cross-dressing, and the older guy in the film is representative of straight men that used to cross-dress back in the 60s and 70s. It's a real thing. You'd get like pub-dwelling, big, bold, dark, you know what I mean?
Did you see the article one time about the MMA fighters that cross-dressed on a stag do?
Right.
Yeah, and then
they
got someone gave them like some homophobic abuse and like some like trans abuse or whatever, bro. These two MMA fighters just knocked these guys out.
Yes.
Imagine watching the chaos if you're on the other side of the bar and I'm sipping a beer and I just see this mad pile up. I'll be like,
seeing two Joe Rogan lookalikes in heels just going at it.
Heels are flying around, wigs are flying around. I'll be like, wow.
You know what? That's beautiful.
But bro,
that's honestly beautiful to see a man dressed as a woman beating up
putting someone in a leg in a lock.
A man doing jiu-jitsu in heels.
Jiu-jitsu
in heels, bro. Do you know how mad that is? Like trying to do a leg lock in heels. Nah, bro.
I'd want to see the security footage.
You know, the one thing about high heels, I always look at them, and I'm like, say for example, I wanted to cross-dress, there's no way I'm finding size 10 heels.
Yeah. Also, just generally, I just don't think heels is. What is that? Why?
That is they look the most wearing those look the most uncomfortable.
They look cute.
Oh, are you into that?
On women, they look great.
Do you know what? I don't like it.
Don't you?
Nah.
Why?
So
because
when your
missus look uncomfortable.
So when your missus is wearing heels, do you just go take them off right now?
No. Because
go put on some Axel Aaron. Let's get this bag, babe.
Yeah, for real. No. I like how they make her feel. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so she vibes to that, cool. But like, what I don't like is at the end of the night where it's just like, oh, my fucking feet, and they're like, get my trainers. I'm just like, why did you do this? I'm not there going like, you need to put on heels.
Yeah, if you're going to wear them, like, commit to it.
If they're comfy,
commit to it. Commit to it.
Wear them.
I don't want to
feet bleeding. Keep them on.
Yeah, listen, if you're going to wear them, if you're going to make the conscious decision to wear them the whole night, innit? There is nothing more disgusting than seeing them flat little dolly shoes.
The ones that are folded up in the back.
Hey, listen, she don't wear dolly shoes, she wears Crocs at the end of the night.
Oh my
God. Big up.
But even then, when it's like, I've seen what you were wearing before and you looked fantastic.
Listen, Kay, listen. She looks fantastic with the Crocs.
I'm not saying you're a woman, bro. He's like, my woman looks amazing all the time.
Looks amazing in the Crocs.
Keep my wife's shoes out your goddamn mouth.
Get my wife's shoes out your goddamn bag.
That's so funny. How long have you been together now?
You've got to wait. You're both comedians now.
He's not a comedian.
Really not, bro.
In your set.
No.
Get my wife's shoes out your bag.
We're gonna get. All right. So I mean, as it's come up, we're gonna for our Patreon special. We're gonna get Marcus to do a set.
Stand-up
At some point.
At some point, we're gonna get.
You should do it.
I'll do a little hot 5 minutes, innit?
We're gonna try and get him to do 5 minutes.
Ever do of all my multi hyphen? That's one thing I've never done, and I'm most scared of it.
Come join us, bruv.
Right.
Do a hot 5. Why not? I think it's quite freeing. Yeah, you can't really do less than that. I'd love to do 30 seconds. Amateur, yeah, I'd love to come and do a joke and run off stage, but I don't think it works like that.
Would you help?
Huh?
Would you help?
100%.
Because you're good, man.
Oh, thank you.
You're very funny.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
He's on Live at the Apollo.
Live at the Apollo came out. Live at the Apollo. Watch that again. Yeah.
I actually haven't watched all of that.
Yeah, but
that's how I know. That's how you know I'm an OG fan.
No, but like
I don't watch his mainstream stuff. I don't watch the mainstream K. Or the new.
You knew him before 4.
I'll definitely help out. Either of you, if you wanted to do a set, it'll be hilarious.
One day. I got asked to do it one time, and I just didn't get my shit together in time. But I don't know if I'll be.
James Haskell was on a couple of weeks ago, and he tried it.
Really?
Yeah, and he said he done. What did he say? 8-minute set.
8-minute set. He incorporates it into his live speaking now as well. He said it's helped him across the board.
What does he do?
He does like live.
He used to be a rugby player. Yeah. Now he's like after dinner speaker. He's got a podcast. He does like
after dinner speaker. Is that a profession?
Bro, do you not know what that?
Just that's bag,
bro. Jordan, that's bag. That's bag.
I know. These man say it.
Yeah.
People say it to me about books, because I've got like a mental health campaign, and people just be like, "Write the mental health book, bro." Bro, right now, mental health. Right now, the bag is there,
bro. There are podcasts out there where people are making money.
I mental health podcast.
But if you want the bag,
listen, guys. All I'm saying is like, look for your like.
We'll get the music. We'll play the music.
Hustler. If you want to hustle in 2023, make sure you talk about mental health. Get that mental health bag. Yeah, find people in your family who you think have mental health issues. Exploit that shit.
Use it.
Pay for their therapy. Say something.
If they're bipolar, use it.
Yeah,
use it. Do you know what I mean? You know someone with depression.
Yeah,
use it.
But when they're on the up, make sure they don't spend it.
That's the clip.
As it left my mouth, I was like, "Can I say that?" Yeah.
It's all tongue in cheek.
Listen, we're not trying to be like holier than thou on this podcast.
No,
we said it before. We'll say it again.
Currency these days, anyway, bro. Getting cancelled.
I don't think you can be cancelled.
And then I can join Kanye's cancelled.
You can't be cancelled. No, I'm not being associated with Kanye in any shape or form, bruv. That guy went. You know when Alex Jones is telling you.
What did he do?
When
He's good. He's good.
He's amazing. He's great. You know when Alex Jones is going, yo,
bro,
buddy.
Bro, when you have a man like that on the ropes and he goes, I don't know if
listen.
I totally agree with that. I'm like, whoa.
Alex Jones is an interesting fella.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm just saying.
Was it when your foray into the dark web found some stuff that you liked about him?
Oh my God. Well, now we got to go back to the dark web. Let me sidestep from now I'll come back to Alex Jones.
Just go, yeah.
The dark web, I forgot to say. So, Assassin's website, for sure. Kay keeps checking his text messages on his smartphone.
No. I just got an email through and I had to cancel it. Just, I'm a very busy man.
You know how sick that is as a diss? I'll do that in a battle rap. Someone's chatting, I'm just going,
yeah, just go. I talk to you.
Scrolling. What's this?
You know what?
It's worse if you do that. If someone's talking to you, you go, and you look at your watch, you laugh. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
Time 13.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
No, you're sick.
Yeah, no, you're heavy.
I was saying on the dark web.
I like your hat.
Well, he's lives like a tramp, bro.
He's never going to let me live that down.
No, I love it because I didn't say it. But the point is,
Favorite episode ever. There we go. My favorite episode ever.
Best episode
no, it's
ever.
just crazy. It's crazy when people just put it on you. Like,
No, as in like, bro, you look hard, innit? That's what I was trying to say, innit? Like, you look great. Like, I like your trousers as well, especially.
Thank you. Again, made by my neighbour.
Go on. Yeah, you were saying, I'm a fan of the dark web.
They sold them to you, or they were their trousers?
They have their own brand.
Oh, cool.
But the brand's name's changing, so I can't even shout it out.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, so the dark web assassin. You can apply. This is a mad one. You can apply to be an assassin. So it's like an assassin recruitment website.
That is sick.
And then some spy shit. I know about spy.
I would be the worst assassin.
The guns, but then the last one. This is the one that got me. Because imagine I've sat down there and I've just gone through all of these, and I'm going, this is a wild place. I need to get off here, right? UK, US passports, all of that shit. My Little Pony website. What? Just amidst all of this, I clicked on this website and it was just My Little Pony.
What, to buy a pony?
The TV show, the kids' TV show, My Little Pony.
Oh, there's a kids' TV. I didn't know that was a kids' TV.
The animated show. I didn't know there was.
I don't know. And it's always,
how do you know
it's always stayed with me. Well, there's a thing in there called bronies, men who watch My Little Pony.
Oh, so there's like a community of people in there.
I'm guessing that's what it was. But I just thought, like, listen, when I'm telling you I'm going through this list of like websites and I'm going like assassin, oh my god, like drugs, passports, and then just like people would I'm like, why is it on the dark web? It's what freaked me out. You could put it on the normal web.
You know what, sometimes
yeah, like why did you go to all this like hassle?
I think there's something in there, bro. There might be some weird code.
Do you reckon it's a code? I was going to say, like, all joking aside, that could be a code for something, you know, like they call assassins works like wet work.
I reckon,
like, for example.
I reckon like it's one of those ones where, you know, like in Godfather where they put like a horse's head in the bed.
Yeah.
That's probably where it is, isn't it? You send a pony's head to like whoever you want to whack.
God. That's a good idea for a show, actually. Someone who just gets like a meme of a My Little Pony and they're just done. That's how you know.
Oh shit.
We need to write some stuff, you know. Like that is. Do you know how sick that would be in a film?
7
Oh my god, he sent him the meme. Send him the meme.
You got the meme. Oh.
I think films nowadays are shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think not your one, but I think a lot of films are shit. Not your one, but like as in like,
I don't think mine's nowadays. Mine was like 5 years ago.
No, but as in like, don't you look at like a lot of films nowadays and go, that was average, bro. Like, apart from superhero films, there's not really any big budget films.
You could argue that that's why superhero films. Marvel have just got the whole thing on lock.
And let me be real, the last couple,
I didn't even watch them, bro.
There we go. There was no like.
How can you better that peak? Listen,
well, like when the end game.
Did you go?
But before we get back on that,
3.5.
Can we before we get back on that? Black Adam was garbage, innit?
DC is garbage.
Black Adam was so hot. Do you know what?
Did you watch it,
bro? Yeah, like.
Do you love The Rock?
All right, I used to, innit. I thought The Rock could do no bad in it. I thought you see The Rock, yeah. But there was recently like that thing where like people were saying Batista's the better actor than The Rock, and
he's funnier.
He's 100% a better actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, this is when I lost all respect for The Rock, yeah. This in Black Adam, he's meant to be some like, was it like South American?
But I actually
okay.
Have no
so it's
idea.
like it looks like he's one of the Mayans or like the Aztecs or something, right? It's like one of them tribes in South America and whatever, yeah.
Right.
But like, this guy has been dormant, sleeping for 1,500 years, yeah.
Right.
Comes out speaking in a proper American accent. And I was like, okay, it's time to give this up. Yeah. Oh, I lost it, bro. I wanted to hear like, at least do a Chadwick Boseman, innit? You know when Chadwick had the like...
He tried.
Yeah, exactly. There was I mean, less said about Will Smith in that film where he played a Nigerian doctor. Have you ever seen that one?
It was embarrassing.
Oh,
when is that?
Bro,
was
that
recent?
It was a few years ago.
It was a few years ago, yeah. It was to do with concussion.
So it was a doctor that found the CTE, found out about CTE in American football players. So he was playing him, and he was, bro, he done this
Nigerian in concussion. That's what it's called, concussion, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
and then he tried to do a Nigerian accent, yeah. This accent, it made
worse than Green Street. Worse than My Man in Green Street.
It made me lose respect for Will Smith as an actor. I don't think he's recovered since.
It was
well, clearly not.
It was the only accent that was worse than it was Don Cheadle in Ocean's 11 when he sounds like, "Hello, mate. How's it going?" I was like, "Bro,
Bullet Train. You seen Bullet Train?
Yeah.
No. Do you know whose accent is the worst?
What?
The guy from The Boys.
Oh yeah, no, he's awful. Yeah.
Oh, he's
but do you know how?
He's a Kiwi.
He's actually meant to sound like that.
No.
Yeah, he's actually meant to sound like weird, innit? Because there's the line in it where he goes, one of the characters goes, "Why do you sound?" They added that in. Okay, cool.
This is what, it was so bad, that they made his dad. You know, in a season 2, you meet his dad, innit?
Yeah.
And his dad's like got some mad Alva accent, and you're like, right, I reckon they've actually put that into the show to excuse. Because Billy Butcher, I think he's just supposed to be a Londoner.
Because he's a West Ham fan. Yeah. I was like, there's no West Ham fan that's from New Zealand, bro. Going, like 7, 7 past 8.
Unacceptably bad. It's unacceptably bad.
It's trash. But
it's a great show.
Yeah, no, it is.
And in Bullet Train,
that is one of them films where it's like you must have been on the writing team for that, bruv.
For what?
For the boys, bruv. Because some of the stuff in there, bruv, right? You know that first episode, was it the second episode of this last series?
Oh my God, when he runs through and blows the bottom up
from a
inside.
penis. He runs into the penis.
Oh,
I was like,
that had me crossing my legs
about that, bruv. Who fucking goes, do you know what we're going to do, yeah? We're going to inflate this guy's penis. We're going to get the guy running into it.
I honestly, Kate, I know you were complimenting my abstract brain. That was beyond me. Even me, I'll be in that room going, yeah, let's do it so one person can morph into My Little Pony. Someone turns around and goes, I'm going to shrink this guy and make him run into a bell end.
Yeah. Or the other bit where like the dick was coming like...
The guy with a really long dick.
And it was just like looking at it like it was something like a Mortal Kombat or something.
Guys,
you know?
we need to take penises more seriously.
What do you mean?
That's my statement.
You know what?
Because
you got to be fair though.
Penises have been downtrodden.
I don't think dicks are taken very seriously nowadays. They're not. Think about it, like on a hen do, people who have dick straws laugh at them.
Dicks are
anything that's like,
bro, the current dick has like zero currency, but we got to hit the value of dick.
And you got bres that have just been sending out dick pics lowering the value of the penis, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Just throwing out it.
Hey, I know you do it, blood.
Bro, all these dick pics, like if you're going to send, I've said it, if you're going to send a picture, do some manscaping,
buff that up,
right angle,
buff yourself up.
I've never in my life ever.
You've never manscaped?
No.
Well, you don't. Just
probably not now.
You don't do the little bit of gardening, little bit of gardening, trim it down.
What? So what? Your pubes have grown from puberty till now,
a couple nests,
and they've never been trimmed.
I'm actually.
So you got dreadable pubes.
Yeah, but I feel.
You could dread them as well.
No, I'm generally quite. I'm not a very hairy person.
Okay.
Can't get a beard.
Okay.
I've got no body.
You can't get a beard, but you got a nice little goatee going on.
No, man. It's taking 20 years of growth. No, 2 weeks.
I thought. No, what? So you just don't get these bits here?
Kate, can we move on to something else, bro? This is actually still my. I get it.
Because you
can grow a beard.
No, because I thought you. I find that surprising.
It is surprising.
Do you know who got a beard transplant?
I'll do it. Where?
Conor Bent. So do you know the guy that Conor Bent? He was the guy that got he was going to fight Chris Eubank, but he got done for that.
Chris Eubanks and is Nigel Benn in it.
Nigel Benn.
They had a prolific beef, and their kids were gonna be.
So, but then they found out he was taking chlorophyll, which is like chloramil. I
don't know what it's chloramil.
And it was it's like a woman's fertility drug, and people usually take it when they're coming off steroids. And he was like, it was in a supplement. I took it. So, brother, that one in a supplement, in it. But he got a beard transplant in it. Like, and I'm like, is it that deep? Getting a beard transplant. I think there's a lot like how.
I'll do it.
Let's ask him seriously. Would you do it? It's out there. People go to Turkey.
Harley Street.
They get it done.
So
they have to nick it off the side of your head, right?
On principle,
they'll draw it on in. But if I tell you shouldn't get it done, I reckon you'll do it. If I told you can't get it done, Jordan, he'll be there on Harley Street tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. That's it. I don't like getting told what to do. I think like I have always wanted that. I've always wanted that. Like
So if you're not watching YouTube, it's the bit that connects between your sideburn and
cheeks,
the cheek.
just the whole beard. Would I get a chance? I mean, do you know what? I'm in conflict right now because I've got two parts of me that are existing right now. Firstly, in principle, no. Natural, you're born with what you got, keep it real, love yourself. Second one is we live in this bizarre world now where there's like a hyper attention on everything now. Hairlines, beards. I can't remember thinking about any of this stuff when I was younger. I can't remember men thinking about any of this stuff when I was younger. Like my girlfriend's nephew, he's like 9 years old and he was like, I'm going to get abs like Ronaldo. I was like, what the can you imagine us?
Abs.
Abs like Ronaldo. He was saying, he's 9. He said, I want to get abs like Ronaldo. And I'm going like, I can't believe...
You ain't even gone through puberty yet, bro.
It's because of YouTube. It's because of YouTube. It's because of the stuff that you can take in. So right now, we're at a point where, like, the amount of attention on our individual. Like, so I almost want to not do it in protest, but then there's a part of me as a kid that always wanted a beard that would just legit get it.
Yeah, that's like that. It's so weird because I watched a TikTok recently that was talking about how, you know, when a lot of men now hark back to going, men ain't men anymore, like men used to be real masculine, now men are look at this trying to demasculate men and whatever, and they were like, they done a study which sort of ties in with this, that a lot of men always say sports aren't what they used to be, like football isn't what it used to be or whatever.
Yeah.
And when they did the research, every man that they'd studied went back to 12 years old. That was to them. That was the perfect time. Sports was the perfect. Men were perfect.
It's to do with the age you are.
When they were 12 years old,
the classic,
that's always the age that they found everything perfect, because at that point in their life, they had no responsibilities. Nothing else was going on. Sports was amazing. But men were amazing. Yeah, men were amazing.
There's, you can track back like a societal like frustration with how men and women are to like 1880. There's like newspaper articles
saying men are getting demasculated.
For like 100 years. I do find that fascinating.
Men are washing. This is ridiculous. All of that sort of stuff. Like,
I think it's a right of growing up, innit, to be like, things weren't as good as they were back in the day. I think everyone does that. I kind of enjoy that. I kind of enjoy going like, yo, hip hop don't bang like hip hop used to bang. I feel like I love saying that.
Music is garbage now, though.
The thing is, I was about to say, we're all right. That's the thing. We joke about it, but we're actually right. You see
no, 100%.
You see all them ones before, whereas in all the years, the 60s are talking about the 40s, the 70s are talking about the 50s, but we're right. Talking about the 90s and the early 90s, we're actually right.
100%.
Everything is fucked now. And when we were 12...
do you know what?
That's when music was real music.
Bring back barriers of entry. Bring back barriers of entry.
There used to be a role in music, bro. That used to be a job.
Yes, yes.
People used to care about it whether something was good or not. Now you can just upload it, and people just go, "Oh, it's a thing."
Like I think, you know, when people are like, "It's so amazing nowadays," we're like, "There's no barriers to entry." Bring back more barriers, please. We need
stop people making shit.
We need more gatekeepers. We need people that prevent others from
making things hard again.
That's it. That's the thing. Make things hard again. Yes.
Making things hard again, because it is like, do you know what? They've devalued everything. Nothing's impressive anymore. You can rap, so you can sing. All right, there's like 500 people on TikTok that do the same exact thing you're doing, and Conor Maynard was doing it before.
Shut up, Conor, bro. That was so random.
Conor Maynard? No, we have doing YouTube.
I've played football with him a couple of times on Mondays.
Is it? Is he good?
Is he good?
Nah. But mad TikTok views though, bro. I love Conor. He's from Brighton.
Bro, that guy will just go online and go, numbers. Right, today I'm going to do an R&B cover of like an absolute classic, and go, like, just have no respect for it.
No, stop. I can't. It's my boundaries are here. My boundaries are here because I got to play football with it.
But he'll do it. He's put his own spin on it, and it was. Like,
he has survived. You got to give props to Conor. He has survived through like
100%.
A maddest.
Big up to him. Big up to him.
I think that was that's his way of doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's done it the different way.
One thing I draw a line at is, I hate when anyone does a cover to "I Am Whitney Houston." Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You," especially as a man. I don't want to hear anyone cover that song.
As a man, there's too much bass in your voice.
Yeah, but like, you just can't complete that song, bro. There is just don't try.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm with you. I'm gonna go further than that. I think there's a collection of songs that we just don't touch. Very young Michael Jackson 5, leave it alone. Yeah.
That's the only pure Michael, man.
I'd say leave that alone. But Luther Vandross, leave it alone.
Before you move on to that, every time anyone asks, can we still listen to Michael Jackson, I'm like, anything.
Jackson 5, 100%.
Yeah, but I'm like, anything he done as a kid is fine.
As a black person.
Anything he done as an older man that you sort of have to be like,
When he's black.
So you want to draw the line at like, because there was a time when he was like kind of transitioning.
So what was he in Thriller?
When he's mixed race, fuck him. No.
One of my favorite Michael Jackson songs is "You Rock My World."
Amazing.
And that video is 10 minutes. It's like 2001.
Someone with Chris Rock.
It came number 2.
Yeah,
it's
that's
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker,
It came number 2 in the charts. I remember, and I was like, how is this not number
With
1?
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
He's like,
Come on, Michael,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
thought that was in Rush Hour 2.
yeah, no, but like, so
Oh,
it was
yeah,
around
yeah,
that
yeah.
period. He's like, watch me. He's like,
Yeah.
ain't no never land that you gonna get that girl. Watch me get that girl, Chris.
Hey, listen,
And he's like,
Dark Child.
No,
Dark
that's genius.
Child.
It's genius.
Yeah.
It's genius. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
genius, man. Listen, shout out MJ.
But I don't think that video would be allowed to be made now. He's all slapping a girl's ass in a video and all that sort of stuff.
you can't do anything these days.
You can't.
So like, not like good old days.
No,
You go
you
to the
can't
bar,
do
slap a
anything.
girl's ass, punch everyone up, and take the girl home. Yeah.
You think that video is getting commissioned now? No way in hell, bro.
Do you know what I think interesting?
You can't slap a girl's bum in a video now. There's no way.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Depends what kind of video it is.
Well,
There's a few artists out there who would probably revel in that.
like, I mean, I think music videos now are just trash. They are awful. Like, what
Because
do
they
you
were
think?
better when we were 12, bruv. When we were 12, MTV.
Yeah, you just sit down and watch
Yeah.
and watch.
You
I
had
used to get
time.
cracked out
Yeah.
DVDs, you know what I'm saying? And people have put all of them together on a DVD.
Fam, when you go to the barber shops and all they had was the music channels on, and you're like, you're seeing Ja Rule and whatever on, bruv. It was
The community element was actually wild. Like Channel U, like the excitement where you got on in the background, and then your rhythm that you had heard like last week. Like I don't even know what the song's called. and it comes on.
But I think you're right. You know, there was something in valuing stuff. Not everything was accessible, so you had to wait for your tune to
Yeah,
come on. Remember, you had to call to request a video to
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like there was some sort of a cheat. Like, do you know what I mean? It felt-
100%, bro.
Right, even buying music. Right, remember you had to go to
We are
HMV.
right. As I'm telling you, we are right. When everyone else is complaining, yeah, they're not really complaining. We are right. We've lost everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like Blockbusters, yeah. You'd have to go there, you have to walk there. You're there for like, you pay £5 for 3 nights and an ice cream, right? If that film was shit,
You had to soldier through it.
You had to go through
You
it.
had to
You had
watch
to.
the shit.
You had to.
shit, I'm
You had
telling
to.
everyone, I'm like that's hurt my soul, bro.
But you
I'm
had
going-
to. Right, listen, there was no. We'll watch something else after 5 minutes.
You had to watch the whole
You
thing.
you soldiered on through it, and you're like, do you know what? We're watching Demolition Man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
we're
having
watching
to.
it.
We're watching hide and seek. We're at the
finishing
end,
it.
the person is schizophrenic, which is the same ending as every other horror film ever invented in the history of time ever. We have to watch all of it.
Yeah, and it was just the way it was. And now I like when I said this the other day. There's too much content and nothing to watch.
Yeah.
Because how much time do you just go on your TV and go?
There's gems. There are gems in there are gems.
Oh,
but there's
I think I said this in the last episode as well. Tulsa King was a bag of shit. Like it
What's
was
Tulsa King?
fucking that Sylvester Stallone thing, right?
Why are you watching that?
I love Sylvester Stallone.
you're
innit?
one of them then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Sylvester Stallone, like because Rocky is one of
Yeah,
my favorite films.
Unreal. Yeah.
Unreal film, yeah. Like, and then gradually, like Rambo series is great as well. But you see, like this thing, right? I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance, and like the first 5 or 6 episodes, it's great.
It's
and
a series with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
11
I got
episodes.
series. I got
11,
series
yeah.
love for Stallone, bro. I got film love for
He's a
Stallone.
90-minute kind of face, isn't it? 90 minutes.
He's an icon, though, bro. Do you know what? I want to say something that's mad.
what's that?
I've never seen one of the Expendables.
What?
That's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know what? The Expendables was very underwhelming.
No,
I expected
I've
it.
heard it's unreal.
I expected
No,
it to
when
be
I've
what it
seen
was.
Jet Li join the lineup,
yeah,
I'm like-
yeah. I expect.
Do you know what? Do you know what? As young
Yeah.
men that grew up,
Yeah,
Ong
yeah,
back
they
in
were-
it.
Huh?
Is that Don from Ong back in it?
I don't know.
You know the Ong back?
I know what you mean.
He's the newest martial art Don.
Ong back sounds like a slang girl for a fat ass. Like just slang word.
She's
like,
got a ong
she's
back
got a
brown.
ong back, bro.
Ong
Yeah.
back, you know.
Do you know when I realised I was getting old? Yeah, when everybody started using this word called Riz.
Yeah. We invented that. Rizzle Kits. Come on, let's
Obviously.
go.
Yeah, but no, Riz means.
I need to tweet that.
Riz means. Riz means.
I know what it is.
Game.
Yeah, it's game. No, but it's not. It's clumsy game.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Bro,
so.
I was like, I'm old.
Yeah.
Like I remember I said someone's peng and then they're like, we don't even see that nowadays. We say ling, and I was
Makes
like,
it even better.
"Bro, who are you talking
One
to?
word, one letter, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you
Peng ling.
like you can't just like.
Yeah, like I say, it was better when we were 12, bro. Back in the day when we just had JME making up all of our phrases for us, bro. Like, I just go on MySpace and be like, oh, rah, like...
What's the new word?
What's the new word?
What's the new word this week?
Like, what did he say? Speng, like...
Do you see?
Gurkhead. Speng,
Gurkhead.
I'll be like, oh, JME says... All right, I'll go into school,
Yeah.
be like, hey, listen.
Botgun
Dirkhead.
bullets and whatever. Yeah.
Shotgun bullets.
Yeah, shotgun bullets. Do you know? Like, do you ever think about how slang is invented? Like, who just randomly comes up and goes, "I'm gonna start using
Jamaicans.
90% of London slang.
Every bit of slang ever made was made in Jamaica, I'm sorry.
Not every bit of slang.
Every single...
Every single word.
Every single word.
Because Jamaicans don't say length.
Do you want to know something mad? You know, slang is slang, yeah? Slang is short for
Shortened language, yeah.
I didn't know that till recently. Did you know that too?
I didn't know that.
Let's
Yeah.
just pass over that bit.
I often think like someone's just sitting there going, yeah, no, this would sound hard if we started saying
Say
it.
that, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then they're like,
Quicker.
I'm going to fucking say. That's a real influencer, isn't it?
That is true influence.
That is true.
Shakespeare.
Modern day Shakespeare.
For real? Not for real, though.
Shakespeare is actually...
For real?
Shakespeare invented a load of language,
Yeah,
though,
man.
didn't he? Like, he just started making
assassin,
words.
He made up.
Assassin.
Is it?
He made up the word assassin, yeah.
Swear.
Bruv, I think he put the word "un" before things like unbelievable. He made that, bruv.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. You
He's
didn't just
the
make a
original
word.
influencer.
But do you know what? Yeah?
Shakespeare is the original influencer.
Imagine that you're writing your book and you go, what's this? What's a word for this
Just
emotion
make it
I'm
up.
trying to convey? I'll just fucking make it up, yeah.
I want to do that. I think it makes sense. You can do that. Why not?
But I think we've reached a point in English now where like everything's just been thought of in it.
Or we've reached a point in life where our imaginations have died.
I mean,
Do you think?
Bizzle got out Dench, didn't he? Dench is in the dictionary, innit? He got it in there.
Yeah, but you see with words like
He had
that,
to put out- he had to do a
once
campaign
they
for that, though,
once
innit?
they
You
get-
actually get attention in the dictionary.
Yeah,
think it's
but
in the
once it
dictionary.
gets in the
Check that.
dictionary,
It's iconic.
once it gets in the dictionary, we stop using it.
Why?
Mandem's using it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like dabbing. Once like posh people started doing it, and like politicians, we were like, no, like anything that sort of gets like mainstream, we're just like,
Keep it underground.
it's a bit dead. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like you. It's like even with music. You know, when an artist is like underground, everyone's like, oh, he's amazing, and then he makes it like it's too commercial nowadays, bro.
Yeah, it's not cool. You're
So
right.
is it
No, I
genuinely?
was chatting shit. I googled it. It's not in the dictionary, man.
Do you think? Do you think music is shit nowadays? Really, though?
No. I don't think it's shit. I think it's just oversaturated. I think it's just. I find it mad how I can't comprehend how much information that we're dealing with every day. It's just like beyond, and it's there's so much noise that I think sometimes the noise that should be heard is just crowded out. Do you know what I mean? And there's other reasons, like with music, for example. But part of the faith I've lost is in that a good song doesn't mean much anymore. Like if you
Doesn't mean shit,
Yeah, from
yeah.
from a musician's perspective, if you make a great song, that guarantees like 20 to 30% of the process. Do you know what I'm saying? Then there's other things that have a bit, like if you're a pop star now, I mean, personality's always been kind of important, but right now, if you don't have an active engagement with your fans every single day and you're funny or you're entertaining or whatever else, like you have less chance of a good song. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Which is mad, because actually if you're just out here and a lot of musicians and creatives are naturally introverted or they're a bit odd or whatever else, you should just be making sick shit and people just listen to that and then you just do get on with your life. No one wants to know about your life. I keep thinking some of my greatest heroes, I don't want to see what their Instagram live is.
Fam,
Can you
I've
imagine?
been saying this for years.
Can you
yeah?
imagine if Jimi Hendrix-
If Tupac had Twitter, we would have hated him.
God, bro.
We would have hated Tupac.
Bro,
if
there
he
was
had Twitter.
Tupac and even Biggie was saying some wild shit back then. Imagine the shit he'd be tweeting right now, bro.
With 24-hour
With
coverage.
24-hour access. Nah.
Bro, Tupac
TikTok live.
TikTok live, you imagine that?
TikTok live.
You just see Tupac create like cooking pasta, going, "Hey yo, fuck that motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Like, bro, chill.
I've said this before. Yeah, I've said this before. There was an era of David Bowie where he lived off of cocaine and milk.
Bro?
That's a real shit.
Nah, keep going, bro, because I've read about this, yeah.
So,
Can you imagine his TikTok live?
It's called Thin White Duke. No, it's real. And like,
Do you know what? Do you know what? It makes me wanna go to the memorial and just put flour on like the
And a pint.
Nah, it was just a phase. It was just a phase. It's just a phase. But I'm saying that like you have to go through these things in your private life. Do you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Or the thing is, you don't have to either. The thing is, you don't have to. You don't have to put yourself forward, but you actually get punished if you don't. That's what's interesting.
Do you not think it's weird that people think it's weird if you don't? Like that's
Yeah,
the
no,
that's the
it's
societal
wild.
norm. Like if you don't, it's like that's a bit.
I just
a
think
bit
like we
weird.
should-
I miss mystery in that respect, but I think for a lot of youngers, like 15-year-olds now, have never lived in a world without an iPhone.
Have you? Because obviously
16.
you've met some famous people.
Okay.
You've been in some famous circles.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Actually, we should save this for the Patreon, isn't it?
Let's say it for the Patreon.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Let's say it for the Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you start saying some wild stuff, like I don't want it being out there in the open. Let it be under a paywall.
So we've got our own little clan that we call the Clueless Clan. Yeah. Here it Ain't Got a Clue, and then they enjoy like the Patreon special
Yeah,
episodes
you
where
get
you
the
can
money.
really.
Oh, so they wanna
you know, there was
pay-
shit you were saying before we press record.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that we say on the Patreon.
Oh, sick! You're
Yeah.
making them pay for that shit. That's gangster.
It's £3 though, £3 a month. I mean,
it's only
what's
a few
that?
quid.
Well, I'll tell you about the sex tape on the Patreon.
Boom. Okay, cool. We put a link in the
Where do
bio.
we find you?
Oh shit. Okay. Jordan F. Stevens.
What are you up to next?
Yeah, what you got out as well?
What am I doing? I don't know. I got just a little bits I'm working on that hopefully will come to fruition. Genuinely, if anybody does have
anybody has children,
the Missing Piece that's coming out in paperback
cool.
next month, which is exciting. That means it's cheaper.
You're gonna have a launch.
And are there different editions for the different drugs as well that you have pushing through it, or is it?
And then if you do go to the back of the Missing Piece, if you type the 12-digit number into Google, you'll be taken to a .onion address.
I love it. Kerry's first K-hole.
Oh my God, you're a genius. And I hope everyone looks forward to my upcoming book, which is Charlie the Crackhead. Thank you.
Charlie the Crackhead. No, honestly, guys, go follow Jordan. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, please
He's doing loads of great things. And Don't Hate the Players is on ITVX as well.
Yes.
I'm very I don't post much. I haven't got much of a rapport with my fans or audience, but definitely follow me because every now and again.
He just doesn't want the Little Mix fans getting onto him about anything.
What are you talking about, though?
When the mixers
that
get
will
on,
happen regardless. But I've had a mad time.
All right, let's talk about that.
I love all the mixes. I love every single one of them. Thank you so much for supporting me and James.
That's.